The following video contains spoilers for the Fate Stay Night visual novel, Fate Stay Night 2006, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel, and Fate Zero. Continue watching at your own discretion.
On to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
All right.
All right. Opening thoughts for that.
Okay,
So-
well, I can tell you what I'm not going to talk about. So a couple things. I'm going to leave out conversations about waifus for another video.
I mean, if you
God.
want to talk about Rin, go for it.
I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the characters. But if you, just gushing about, Rin's thighs, that's a different video.
That's not what I was going to do. I'm offended now that I would ever do such a thing. I am held to a higher. I thought I was more of esteemed. I was held to a higher principle. I thought I was held to a higher caliber. Atrocious. The atrocities that I'm hearing. Oh my God. So yes, I am a huge Tosaka Rin fanboy. I fucking love her. She's like number 2 best female character. One of my favorite fictional characters. She's absolutely excellent. I do want to. I'm holding back. Your boy is not going Ultra Instinct. Your boy is only using Kaioken. It's okay. So one thing that I really appreciate about her is her backstory. I really appreciate the trauma with her past, like with her father, and I like how emotionally mature her character is.
Yeah.
And obviously, if anyone knows me, I love tsunderes. Severa from Fire Emblem Awakening / Fates. I adore tsunderes, and Tosaka Rin is probably the apex, I guess you could say, of tsundere characteristics without seeming like an
Overbearing.
archetype. Yes,
Yeah.
but without seeming like an archetype. She's not like the absolutely annoying, overbearing.
Yeah, like she, and slaps you. And that's it.
Yeah, she's not like an archetype. She feels like her own character.
She's got a lot of things going for her. Yeah.
Great. And that is actually a criticism towards some of the characters, especially Ilya. People say like Ilya is like a glorified Emoto, which is not true at all. But
no.
I mean, technically, she's the.
She's not even an Emoto. She's the older.
She's the older sister.
She's 18, guys.
She definitely portrays those traits, but
yeah, she's got I think there's more to her than that. I think.
Yeah,
there's way more to her than that, but we'll get into that.
I think if she has a trope, she's more like the innocent, cute character that's secretly super violent and bloodthirsty trope.
Yeah.
Good old murder lolly.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good murder lolly? Oh Lord. Yeah, but
we can talk about some bad endings.
Right. Yeah, I think I know where this is going. But going back to Tosaka Rin, I find it very attractive that she's not really true to her emotions.
Yeah, she's obviously got a lot of balls up.
Something about Japanese culture. I've heard, I'm not going to pretend I'm any kind of expert at all or like really familiar with Japanese culture, but like one thing I keep hearing about is like sort of this Kyoto stereotype of like people who sort of hide what they're truly feeling behind sort of fake emotions and like sort of double meaning words.
Yeah, I get that.
I could maybe I could link a video in the description about sort of that kind of thing. But yeah, sort of I think Rin kind of plays on that.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
She comes off as sort of that popular, smart, pretty girl.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of how she's established to like the rest of the school. Like I think the VN goes into this a lot more. And like sort of the funny character Issei is like the only one that really sees through it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
dude that absolutely can't stand her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Issei is interesting. Not at all, actually, but
I've seen a lot of memes about like the secret Issei route.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
there's a lot of side characters that.
See, people want. I thought the meme was add Medusa route and then add Satsuki route for Tsukihime. You know, those are the memes.
There's a lot of fun like potential routes that people.
Yeah.
Ilya's route that actually should have happened. That happened in the VN, kind of.
God, what
Sorta,
one thing that would be
kind of.
amazing for like the 25th anniversary of Fate Stay Night would be like an extended edition where every character has their own route.
Oh my God. What about what about a remake?
Nasu has said he wants to like redo the Fate route at some point. So I mean, who knows?
That'd be awesome.
I mean, hey, he redid Tsukihime, and a lot of people did not think that would ever happen. But so you never know. I mean, I don't think the guy seems like he's still like. It's not like a Toriyama situation where he just doesn't want to fucking write Dragon Ball anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he still seems like he's capable and willing to write more. And
I mean, the fact that there's like a billion alternate universes is proof of
guys,
that.
like his last VN was not that long ago.
Yeah, not all of them are. Not all the Fate stuff is him.
I know they're not all Nasu, but
like
yeah.
He's been like doing a lot of the story in Fate Grand Order recently. I think his involvement with that is going to end with the current arc, but yeah. So who knows what's going to happen next from him?
Yeah, but his latest VN is not that long ago. It's like 2012, which is, I mean, you know, you think like he'd stop after like the 90s or whatever, you know. I mean, even though his stuff came out in like the early 2000s, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
returning
all right,
to Rin.
so let praises for UBW. Number one, Tosaka Rin's character in that anime is fantastic. One of the best female characters I've seen in a long time. The animation, oh my God, the animation. I mean, everybody knows UBW is beautiful. And another thing, there's a lot of slow burns in UBW. For example, Gil's character gets revealed, I think, on like episode 2, where he's like standing in the aisle or the alleyway or whatever, or just like the street with Sakura, because you know she needed like a bodyguard or something like that.
I'm pretty sure that was in the in the end, like in the original page too. I think that was in the anime.
Yeah. And
like the face anime, like I think that was shown there.
The fights and the choreography, or I guess the fights don't drag on, but they feel like I want to say choreography, but I don't think that's the right word I'm looking for.
Fluid.
Yeah, they feel a lot more fluid, and they're just easy to identify, I guess.
Yeah. Like one thing I like in animation in general is like action packed, but still very readable, which I think
exactly.
This series, there's a lot of Fate. There's Fate animes where they don't do that too well.
It's just like colors and noises.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the pacing in UBW?
I think it's mostly good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really feel like certain scenes drag on too long. There's a lot of like philosophy and like idealism with Archer and Shiro'S character.
Yeah, that's the big draw. Like this is Shiro'S story more than the others.
Yeah, and some people are like, "Oh, this isn't Rin's route. This is also Archer's route."
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up when you were talking about Rin. I feel like I honestly feel like she doesn't get as much like development, I guess, or she doesn't get as much focus as Saber and Sakura do in their routes.
Well,
it's mostly because
I wish I had more to say. More to say about like how she was in the VN compared to that, but
I'm sure there's a lot different there.
I'm sure there's a lot more because Rin like in the anime, like even in the anime, like sort of Shiro'S magic tutor most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even, and like I said, and I don't even think that's necessarily a bad thing that she
Yeah.
doesn't get as much
I still
attention.
think she was very well written. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And she's probably, I mean, it's because she's probably the most emotionally well-adjusted of the main crew.
yeah.
Although that's not a very high bar to clear.
Yeah, fucking. Oh my lord.
She's got her issues for sure, but I feel this is mostly about Shiro dealing with his the contradictions in his own ideals
Mhm.
through Emiya Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers: Archer is Shiro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That I actually got that spoiled for me, unfortunately, which
Yeah.
hate to see it, but it happens. Your boy
Yeah,
Johan gets spoiled on everything. It's okay.
and any commenters who read the VN love Rin, please share like your thoughts on
Oh yeah,
Yeah, please.
what we've missed.
because I already love her, like in the anime. You know.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I could just imagine like how great she is in the VN.
Yeah, she's got that kind of witty confidence that I think is really attractive.
Oh yeah, definitely. And well, she just has confidence. Like, I think out of the three characters, she's like the most confident in her body. And that might just be Prisma Ilia.
What?
Poisoning my brain, but
None.
no, think about it. She's always wearing the short skirts and the thigh highs. You know.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
It never really struck me as like her being what's the word I'm thinking of? Promiscuous. It just kind of
No, not
like a fashion
promiscuous.
sense.
That's not what I meant. I just meant she's like confident in herself. You know, and her.
Yeah, she's definitely confident in her abilities.
I wasn't saying that she was like sexed up or anything.
Shout out to YouTuber Sleepy Crest who like has his own video on like stuff about like character designs. I'm pretty sure there was like a bit of a segment on Rin.
I actually watched one of his videos recently.
How that sort of plays into her character, but
That's
I can't remember that video off the top of my head.
That's funny that you mentioned that because I watched a couple of his videos
Oh
recently.
yeah, I'm probably gonna be bringing him back up later on.
Anyways, I think the criticisms that I've heard from other people, and this is just the thing about the entire series, is that they leave stuff out from the VN. And I'll get to that.
Leaving stuff about this is gonna be
That's a common thing,
and what I'm gonna really dig into once we get to Heaven's Feel. But
oh yeah, Ilya stuff.
Ilya stuff, Kirei stuff.
Well, if we're gonna talk about Kirei stuff,
I think world building is a lot of things gets cut out a lot in the animes.
See, that's one praise of the VN that everyone talks about. Like, so by the way, a lot of people there's a lot of elitists that believe that Tsukihime is Nasu's best work. Like the only thing that people can say that's better about Fate is that Fate has better world building. The characters. So if you thought Sakura was a tragic character, you haven't seen shit, Noah. Like, oh my lord! Like there's some characters, if you could believe it, if you could actually believe it, that are even worse than Sakura.
Damn, bro.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like you absolutely hate to see it.
Is Tsukihime on some like berserk shit?
Kind of, yeah.
Huh.
It's pretty bad.
Noted, huh?
Oh my god. Read Tsukihime, by the way. Totally do it. Oh my lord.
One sort of criticism I have relating to Shiro's character resolution, it felt a little hand wavy to me.
Wait, what do you mean by hand wavy?
His ultimate resolution was just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing is hypocritical and self-destructive and it doesn't work, but I'm just gonna keep doing it because I don't know how to do anything else.
Well, because Emiya Archer brings up, like obviously he doesn't want to see him walk into the fire or walk down the same path that leads to nothing.
I mean, I feel like Archer could have just said like, hey, don't make a contract with the counterforce that will turn you into a time-traveling super soldier. Like, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, this isn't Marvel. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, like just quit while you're ahead, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
and I do like the idea of his relationship with Rin sort of keeping him in check and reminding him of what's really important.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I think UBW's ending in general is probably the happiest ending out of the three. I think we can Oh wait. I just remembered something. Hold on. Except for Sakura.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Except for
I was
Sakura.
gonna
I just remembered.
That is an
Uh-oh.
aspect that's a lot
I
harder.
was gonna bring it. I was gonna bring that up during the Heavens Feel part, but I'm gonna bring it up now.
Uh-oh.
The other two routes really leave Sakura just high and dry, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Especially
but
UBW because Shinji is still alive.
yeah, and
They-
Zalgan is still alive.
Not only Shinji is still alive, they went out of their way to save him.
Yeah, shit,
Yeah,
dude.
and Zalkin is still alive, and he's
Zalkin is
still
still
doing
alive.
his thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is not a good time for her. All right. Besides her, I think we could.
Also, Ilya. Oof. She. Oof, she gets it.
No, you hate to see it when your boy Gil plays
Turns
what's
into a
that?
pincushion.
No, when Gil plays Operation with the lolly, we don't like to see that.
Ah.
And literally like. Now here's where we start getting into argumentation. And I know my friend over here, Chaos, is gonna not appreciate this, but when I was watching all three of the series, I complained about how they treated Gil's character. Now here's the thing: with the Fate route, I learned to accept it, and I think it's fine.
At least there was like there was a whole fight. Like
yeah, outside of the stuff with some of the lines he says.
dialogue, yeah.
Yeah, some of the dialogue. I think he was fine in that route. And UBW, I think it was understandable. And I complained about how he lost. I was like, bro, that's so shit. Like just pull out Aeon to just kill Shiro, bro. Like, come on. But it makes sense. Like, okay, he was. But that's
Not
like the meta brain in me. Like, saying like that's not how you win. That's not how you. Like,
yeah.
that that's the whole thing. But like obviously he's overconfident. It's like Frieza. Like he's overconfident. He knows he's the shit. Like he knows he's better than everybody.
He doesn't want to like prove he doesn't want to treat someone like an equal unless he's like absolutely has to.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say is that Gil is a broken character done right, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm sounding like I'm a huge Gil fan. The thing is, I'm not even a huge Gil fan. Like, I like him. I think he's cool, but he's not like my favorite character. He's nowhere near. I mean, I like him, but he's not my favorite. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Again,
Yes.
I feel like my favorite version of Gil is still Fate Zero.
Yeah, I mean, I will say your boy Gil stepped up in the drip department this time around.
Yeah. That's another thing I was going to mention. I wish that he wore the gold armor in UBW and Heaven's Feel. Pain.
I mean, you got to see it in the Fate route, I guess.
Yeah. But, with that nice UBW animation.
Oh, yeah, that would have been sick. I mean, didn't Ufotable animate Fate Zero?
I mean, yeah, but
yes,
I wanted to see more of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see that glistening gold armor. I mean, his armor is sick.
Holy
like,
shit.
It's one of the most iconic designs in the series.
Exactly.
I think Stay Night has a lot of iconic design.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
just like he's like a Gucci.
Yeah, dude. Like whenever, Archer's like design, like
that's super cool. Yeah.
You will. No. But here's the thing. Like I always know whenever I see specifically Kukulane and Emiya Archer, I'm like, these are from Fate. Like even before I watched Fate, I'm like, yeah, this is Fate. Like I know. I don't know. It was just those two characters that like always, and Gil, like those three are like the most like oh, these are definitely Fate characters.
Yeah.
But yeah,
designs just Saber is great.
Yeah, and by the way, one thing I forgot to mention in the Fate route, Emiya Archer goes out like an absolute badass in that route. Oh my god, dude! Like,
and
here's the thing: he is really sick in UBW as well. And so here's the thing: people say that he's like an antagonist. Do you guys agree with that?
In UBW at least.
I don't know, like
in the latter half of UBW.
Yeah, sure. I guess he is, but I mean, he ultimately comes back and saves everybody, like he saves from Gilgamesh. So I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of like his own thing.
I guess he's kind of like an anti-villain then.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I just don't really agree with him being an antagonist, but that I mean,
functionally, he is absolutely antagonist.
He impedes the hero's progress. Yeah.
Yeah. He does, but he does come back. So
yeah, I can think
I mean by that logic, then Darth Vader is not an antagonist.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I can think of quite a few like antagonists that aren't like evil people at all.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. Because like he does start off as like
He's kind of pretending. I mean, that's just part of the act, kind of.
but like he's standing in front of Shiro to help him. I feel.
At points, yes. Like he wants to
help Shiro by putting him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's technically helping. Am I right?
He tries to talk sense into Shiro, even though he knows he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like his ultimate goal is still like to kill Shiro. Still.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
almost funny on like a meta level of how Emiya Archer is like the audience watching the Fate route.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, you stupid dumbass! Just don't do that.
Oh my lord! By the way, the openings.
Mm.
Oh
Brave
my
Shine
god, the UEW openings are like bro, Brave Shine, like
Absolutely.
it cannot be topped.
I still play it.
I like them all. I like.
There's by the way, there's some really good remixes. I think there's one called like the Amir.
Aimer, yeah.
Aimer, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a really good one. Look it up on YouTube.
Aimer is the one that sings like most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but there's like a remix of it where it's like it goes it's super fast and it kind of has like a little bit of like I don't want to say dubstep, but like, you get the idea. It's really,
like remixing there.
Yeah, it's really good. Does anyone have any complaints about UBW besides what we've?
I don't think so. I think I've mentioned everything.
Yeah, I think UBW is really good. I think yeah.
I just feel like I don't have much to say on it.
Yeah, it's just a good ass show.
I feel like
that's that.
I think it deserves more said, especially in regards to like BN differences and whatnot.
Yeah, but we don't know. We are not qualified for that yet. Anyways, as for ratings.
One thing to note, like how the show is called Unlimited Budget Works. This is sort of a general thing about Ufotable. It's not even that their budget is really good, or even that their specific animators are really good. It's this their visual effects studio that's top of the line.
They've really figured out. They've really cracked the code on like CG integration.
Yeah. They are one of the best, like probably the best at that.
I think that I'd say they're the best. Yeah,
they are. Yeah, because like whenever people say CG, you're like, ew, oh no, I don't want that in my anime. But then like you see it in
Demon Slayer and UBW and so forth.
One thing that caught me a little off guard, I don't like how they animate moving cars in this series. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird.
I guess it is a little uncanny.
Yeah.
Because like it's hard to.
Although there's a specific scene which we'll get into in Heaven's Field where it really works.
Yeah. Is it the Lancer versus Assassin fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Oh, okay. See, I was thinking the Kirei stuff. Kirei driving the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I completely. That's. Okay.
I guess it's hard to integrate like moving cars as blending them into 2D. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But so my rating for UBW is going to be an 8.9. I think it's very up there.
I have it as a low to mid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I would also say 8 for me.
All right.
Very solid 8.